After a brilliant first leg, we have one foot in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Can we seal the deal as we invite Real Madrid to Ellen Road? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Frankie FM84 and thank you for joining me on a brand new episode of Leeds United, Pride of Yorkshire. So in yesterday's episode we had a disappointing loss to Liverpool. At stages in the game we were ahead, we had chances, and then Liverpool came back from the dead to finish us off and leave our Premier League retention in tatters. But in today's episode we are going to be looking past the Premier League as we have a job to do. We are ahead after the first leg of our Champions League quarter-final game against Real Madrid. And in today's episode, we are going to be looking to seal the deal as we move into the second leg and hopefully past Real Madrid into our first semi-final of the save. So we have really nothing to catch up on. We are going to jump straight into the game. Let's not waste any time. Let's see the drama unfold as it happens in the second leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Games don't come much bigger than this then, and I'm pretty sure every single player in the squad would want to have their name on the team sheet. This is the 11 that is going to take to the field to try and get us over the line. So we've got Meslier in goal, Firpo, Woba, Konate and Singo at the back. Then got Phillips and Bentancur with Rafinha, De Ketelaere and Thomas playing as the attacking three. They are playing behind Šeško. Speaking of Benjamin Šeško, he is struggling for this game. We have been recommended to only play for the first 45 minutes. So fingers crossed he's going to have a big enough impact for us to be able to just withdraw him after 45 minutes. If he does have to come off, I think it's a case of throwing Adeyemi up top and seeing what might happen. This is going to be a tense 90 minutes. Let's jump in and see what happens when we play Real Madrid. So then with these big games, as always, we are going to show you every single highlight that happens. Every kick of the ball that we see, you will be seeing. So the team lineups, as you can see, Real Madrid actually, since that game, didn't win their next game. They only drawn. So we are the form team at the moment. I know we did lose to Liverpool, but certainly the way we played in the first leg would probably give us a little bit of an advantage. I'm hoping that the Ellen Road Raw will be helping us with this game too. Starting off early, we are going to have the first highlight. Singo throws the ball to Thomas. He can't even get off the ground though, and it's intercepted, and Real Madrid are going to bring it forward. Still find it funny that Real Madrid signed Harry Maguire, all the talent in the world, and they go and sign Slabhead. But they're moving the ball around now, and they are going to try and build up from the back. Hopefully we're going to try and press onto them and take the ball away, and De Ketelaere does that exactly as we wanted. Rafinha is now unleashed on them and he's running towards them. Packed Ellen Road sees the ball come in, and there is Thiago Thomas at the back post to head the ball in. We are going to get the dreaded VAR check. Let's see if this is going to stand. I have a feeling it should. I couldn't see what Thiago Thomas when the cross came in. And the goal has actually been disallowed. So he must have mistimed the run. Let's have a little look. As the ball's cut back, Rafinha to Firpo. Couldn't see him because the camera angle doesn't allow us to see him. The red line is slightly ahead of the blue line. So I guess that is justification that he was offside. And indeed, the goal has been disallowed. But it shows that if Real Madrid let us get on the front foot, we are dangerous again in this game. We've turned the ball over in our own half as the ball ends up with Thomas out to Bentancur and then out to Singo. And Thomas is being instrumental in this game. He's getting involved, and there's ball over the top there from Konate to Singo. He's going to cross it in. Rafinha is waiting at the back post. He has a header, and it is, I thought it was touched over the bar. Actually just goes over the bar. And it's a goal kick. So, time ticking away. 34 minutes in the first half. And we are outperforming Real Madrid again. This is something that is a little bit alien to me, considering that we had struggled a little bit in the Premier League at times against some lower opposition too. We've restricted Real Madrid to just one shot in that first half. We've had 8 of our own, 3 of which have been on target with that disallowed goal. We've hit the 45-minute mark where they told us to haul Šeško off the pitch. I think we're going to leave him in there just for 15 more minutes to see. I mean, if Real Madrid score, then it all kind of changes. We do have 3 away goals, so they would need to get 3 of their own to go through on away goal, or to take it extra time, and that would mean a complete collapse from us. But I would like to keep Šeško on for as long as possible to try and even just occupy the likes of Maguire at the back for Real Madrid. And we're knocking the ball around nicely here as Calvin Phillips prods it through to Rafinha. He has the shot and Courtois gets the save, turns it around for a corner. If we could just put one of these in the net legally, I probably would hook Šeško at that moment. And as a corner comes in there, Courtois deals with that well. So on to 50 minutes now. Yeah, Šeško is going to have to come off. I think he's rapidly deteriorating over there in the corner, as is Decatelaire and Rafinha. So at the moment, nothing seems to be happening. So we're going to make a few changes. We are going to put Karim Adeyemi on, but we are going to swap him and Thomas. So Thomas will go up front, Adeyemi will go wide right. And then, as I said, Decatelaire also struggling a little bit, as is Singo, as is Kanate, as is Firpo. So yeah, just those 2 substitutions at the moment. May have to keep an eye on defenders as well. But 2 substitutions with 20 minutes left in the game. We're going to have a throw in here as Firpo throws it to Rafinha, plays it out to Thomas. Ball over the top, really looking for Adeyemi. He's going to get cut out by Alaba. He plays it back to Courtois, who lumps it long. And that's going to end up with us all day long, and Kanate comfortably gets the ball. We normally do set up quite well here. I don't know what Calvin Phillips is doing, lobbing the ball back to Meslier. But we do normally build up quite well from the back. And again here, we've spread the play out to Singo. So I'm going to try and get him to cross the ball in. He actually plays it along the ground to Adeyemi. Bentancur, there's a tackle there from behind. He doesn't go to ground. Nothing is given. And Sensi ends up with a shot. Bit of a forgotten man, Sensi. Hits the shot from distance. And it's turned over the bar by Courtois. And we're going to have a corner which Bentancur swings in. Kanate gets the header at the front post. Nothing doing though as the ball goes over the bar. And Real Madrid making some changes there. We're really running on fumes. Across the back 4 would ideally like to take one of them off. So let's have a look at what we have in terms of options. We've got a right back and a left back on the bench. That is how much we are struggling. I think I'm going to bring Torek Mitchell on just to give us a fresh pair of legs at left back and give Junior Firpo a little bit of a rest. Probably would have preferred to bring Kanate or Wober off, but they're doing such a good job. And in fairness, I don't know how this game has finished 0-0. We've had 20 shots, 8 on target against Real Madrid with an XG of 1.64. We had the ball in the net, obviously, got disallowed. But yeah, 0-0 draw is enough to take us through to a semi-final of the Champions League. So a lot to find in the Premier League. Games are dwindling away, but our Champions League story continues, and we are going to be going hell for leather now to try and win this competition. And we have a semi-final date with an Italian team, I think. Let's have a little jump through the dressing room, get through the nice... So Inter Milan have won in extra time, and I do remember that they did the draw at the same time as the quarterfinals, but I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know who we have. No, we are going to be facing the winners of the other game, which, as you can see here, is Manchester United or Barcelona. So, yeah, what's the score from the first leg of that one, I wonder? Why did I pick that? Let's have a look at the second legs. So currently Barcelona are winning 2-1 against Manchester United. Liverpool and Napoli is the other game. So we are going to be facing off against the winners of that game. So let's have a little look at the schedule. So as we said, with the Premier League season hotting up nicely at the end, we have a run of games where we have Chelsea, Manchester United, then Man United or Barcelona, Arsenal, Man United or Barcelona again in the second leg of that Champions League semi-final, before we finish the season with Sheffield United and Newcastle. So, as we are continuing this single game approach for the time being, certainly till the end of the season, we are going to be facing off against Chelsea tomorrow as we come back looking to get 3 points in the Premier League. Not the most entertaining episode of Leeds United Pride of Yorkshire you're ever going to see. We did have that goal disallowed in the first half, and we thoroughly outplayed Real Madrid, which is a big surprise to me. We have just secured our first ever Champions League semi-final in the save, and again, that is a big surprise to me. Our form has been patchy, but when it comes to the big games, we seem to step it up, and we really turned it on. I know we didn't break through with the last game, but still 3-1 two-legged aggregate score against Real Madrid is a big, big achievement. So if you're still at this point of the video, you're still watching and enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It's so vital to helping the channel to grow. I appreciate everybody who takes the time to do that. But I'm going to wrap this one up, and I look forward to seeing you when we come back tomorrow as we face off against Chelsea in the Premier League.